Hello Big Dreamers, your lady Vitamin Katie is here, and I'm going to be sharing with you my top 3 tips for setting yourself up to have an incredible day. I am a registered dietitian and I freaking love helping people feel so confident and empowered with a plant-based diet, getting strong, healthy, fit, being the positive role model that you truly want to be. If you have any questions or concerns or would like to apply to join the Feed Your Power plant-based fitness and nutrition and mindset program, that link is in the description. And yay, I'm so excited. So the 3 tips to set yourself up to have a great day. Number 1, notice there is a huge difference between do, have, and be have, and do. So what does that mean? Most people think that they need to do all of this hard work so that they can have money and a house that they like and the things that they want, and that way they can be happy. All right, so that's paradigm number 1, where it's do, have, be. They do all of this and that, backflips, so that they can have these things, so that they can be a certain way. And this also relates to our health and saying, I'm going to work out, I'm going to do all these things, I'm going to do the meal prepping, I'm going to lose the weight, which let's throw that out the window. But anyways, I'm going to do all these things so that I can have this health, this body, whatever, so that I can be confident, right? So that's a do, have, be paradigm. We're gonna throw that out the window, actually we're gonna keep it, but just flip it on its head, okay? So instead of do, have, be, I preach and teach and want you to understand the reality is, let's switch it and start out with be, have, do. So instead of doing all of this so that you can be confident and happy, let's first be confident and happy. All right, the be should be the number 1 thing. Your way of being is the number 1 thing. Let's be confident and happy, then have the money, the body, whatever, and do these things like your work, working out, meal plan, making it happen from a space of you being confident and happy. This may take a minute to wrap your head around, but really think about it. When you go to do the things that you do all day long, whether it be something simple like wash the dishes or something really challenging like a big project you have with work, what is your way of being when you're doing these things? Often we put so much emphasis on what are we doing. Our society is based on productivity equals enoughness, and I would like to really allow everybody to notice that productivity and doing all these things and having all these things does not automatically output happiness and confidence. The happiness, the confidence, the ways of being, the ways that we're feeling, this feeling of fulfillment, pride, joy, passion, excitement, these need to come first. And then we're able to step into these doings and things that we're able to have from that space, not relying on doing all of these things in order to feel a certain way. And I've been really practicing that, being like, wow, you know, I'm gonna step into this task, I'm gonna step into this phone call or whatever, and do it from a place of, oh my gosh, I get to do this. I get to be somebody who is having fun, somebody positive, not relying on, does that make sense? Am I making sense? Please let me know if this is making sense for you. And this actually perfectly ties into number 2 tip for having an incredible freaking life and day, is this red, yellow, and green light approach to how are you feeling? And this is a perfect thing to do throughout the day. I love checking in with myself. How am I feeling? Am I a red, am I a yellow, or am I a green? So red light means I can't talk to anybody. I'm so burnt out. I'm so tired. I did so much today. There's no, like, I'm done. I'm spent. Nobody talk to me. I'm about to throw my phone in the ocean. Like, I just need to watch TV and like go for a walk or something. Like I really, there's no part of me that can be productive right now. That's a red light. Okay, yellow light is like, okay, yeah, I'll deal with this, whatever, I'll do this, but it feels like I have to. Like it feels like I have to do this. It doesn't feel good. Not super jazzed about it right now. I'm feeling kind of but whatever, we'll get it done. That's a yellow light. And then a green light is, we are on fire. I'm so stoked, so energized, so excited to get this stuff done. I am so like, heck, I'm just gonna run over to my neighbor's house and ask them if I can help with anything. I'm going above and beyond with all of the projects that I'm involved with. Like I'm there, I'm ready. My cup is so full that it's just pouring over, and I just feel like I'm able to be the positive, impactful person that I really want to be in the world. That is a green light. So please, I invite you to, throughout the day, am I a red light, am I a yellow light, or am I a green light? And recognize that it is absolutely selfish and unacceptable for anybody to hang out in a red or a yellow light for any amount of time for their life. You are so divine and so unique and have so much positive impact that is possible inside of you, literally just from smiling at somebody, just from you taking care of yourself enough to be at a green light. You give so much more to the world. So please, throughout the day, and I'm practicing this myself, like trust me, I get stuck in a yellow or red light and I'm like, okay, what can I do to get myself to a green light? How can I make this a priority? Let's create a wave of more people that allow it to be okay to take some mental breaks and really set boundaries, so that we say, hey, I'm gonna go dance really quick, I'm not feeling this right now, I need to take a quick break, I need to, whatever it is, maybe you haven't eaten in a while, I need to drink some water, I need to eat something, I need to take care of myself, I need to meditate for 5 minutes. Please let me take some time so I can feel like I'm at a green light again, so I can feel like I'm really stepping into this project. The people that you work for, the people that you work with, your family, your friends, your loved ones, don't they want you at a green light? Yes, 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 they do. Please communicate with them your boundaries and be sure that you are clear with yourself that you deserve to feel this way, and that these boundaries are not a waste of time, that taking a break, that doing something that seems unproductive, like, I don't know, yeah, literally laying on the couch staring at the ceiling, whatever you need to do to rejuvenate yourself, to feel like you're at a green light, make that a dang priority so that you can truly let your light overflow to the world. Okay, no more sitting at a yellow or red light, and check in with yourself throughout the day. And I'll do that to myself. I'm like, wow, I'm at a yellow light right now. I am going to do absolutely nothing for the next half hour and I'll be rejuvenated and feel better. But right now, no. Okay, does that make sense? Tell me, does tip number 1 and tip number 2 make sense? How are you implementing these? And lastly, tip number 3 for having a freaking amazing day is setting an intention. And this sounds so simple and overstated. People are always like, what's your intention? The intention for this practice. I am a yoga instructor, so that's something we say often. Let's set an intention for this practice. And it's so funny, a lot of people, like, they'll hear those words, but the words don't really land. So what is setting an intention? This truly means being intentional. Let's be intentional with our way of being. So setting an intention at the beginning of the day, thinking about your day and thinking, just like number 1, what are your ways of being that you want to show up in this moment, in this meeting, in this day? I want to show up today as somebody who is loving, who is committed, who is excited and fun. Like, really, the word fun has been resonating with me a lot. Like, I want to have fun in my life. And I can create that right now. Like, I was like, I'm gonna have fun getting in front of the camera right now. I wanna be free. I wanna feel a sense of freedom. I wanna feel like I get to do everything that I do in this life. And with that intention, I am so much more clear on how my ways of being are gonna be, so that I can step into things with a space of being and then doing from my way of being, instead of doing things like a robot, forcing myself to do things and then thinking that doing is going to lead me to feeling a certain way. No, let's set an intention to visualize and really feel into how we want to feel and be, okay? Yay, I really hope you liked this. I think that it's the little things. It's the little things that take us so far in life. It seems like these 3 tips are not a big deal or may seem small, but if you think about if you are going on a bike ride, for example, if you're going on a bike ride and you are just in an open, it's like a huge, let's just picture this, it's a huge street, and you and your friend are right parallel next to each other going straight, and then you do something different. You start setting an intention and noticing your red, yellow, or green light, and that moves you away from your friend. Your friend is doing the same thing, but you move over just like an inch to the right. You start going further and further apart. So this small change took you in a little bit different direction, but think about years down the road or hours down the road of this bicycling where your friend is not implementing these little changes and you are. That little slight change is gonna lead you both in 2 completely different places. So it's truly the littlest things that we do over time that we are consistent with that make a difference in our lives and lead us to where we want to go at the end of the day. It's not these quantum leaps. You know, sometimes we think that the big things matter, but it's also very important to recognize the little things. How are we thinking about ourselves throughout the day? These things really do matter. I love you so much. Thank you for watching this. Take a deep breath. Recognize that there's a lot that you're doing right now that is going unacknowledged. So please do acknowledge yourself. Acknowledge what is working so well in this life. And provide yourself a perspective that is empowering. Remember, we are meaning-making machines. You get to create whatever meaning you would like in this life. So create a meaning that is empowering for you. And let me know what questions come up, okay? I would absolutely love to help you. Bye.